When drivers cross the border between Singapore and Malaysia, officials sometimes take a quick look at the vehicle's dashboard, regardless of its age. Why? When drivers cross the border between Singapore and Malaysia, officials sometimes take a quick look at the vehicle's dashboard, regardless of its age. Why?
Do you think they're really opinionated with those kind of dancing, moving dash characters that people have? We're thinking insensitive Hawaiian hula dancer.
That kind of hula flies in Singapore, but not in Malaysia, okay? Leave it in Singapore. Come on now.
You have to take that off.
Absolutely no bobblehead Jesus as your co-pilot. Not allowed at all.
Dancing flower on the dashboard, straight back out of the country. Yeah.
To be fair, given the amount of things that are banned in Singapore, including things like chewing gum,
yes.
That's not unusual.
Wow.
Something that I'm wondering is, do they drive on different sides of the car? It would seem so silly because they're countries that are right next to each other, but are we having a left-hand drive and a right-hand drive situation in these two countries?
That's a good guess.
I know there are plenty of countries that do that. I think there's Hong Kong and... Is it Hong Kong and China or Macau and China? There's definitely one of those borders where they have to switch during transit, but I can't remember which one it is.
Because of you, the Brits.
Well, I would assume that Singapore would be a left-hand drive.
Sure, surely.
Wait, which one is British?
This is where my history knowledge falls apart, sorry.
I get so confused.
Yeah.
British drive on the left. The Brits drive on the left, yeah.
Actually, no, Singapore only got its independence from Malaysia in the 20th century. So I think that whichever side it is, they should both drive on the same side.
Okay. I'll put that idea to rest.
Could it be like a radar detector thing? Do you have those outside the United States? So in the United States, if you want to try to evade speed enforcement, you put this thing on your dashboard called a radar detector that picks up incoming radar blips or whatever they're called.
I just love the Americans' question on the podcast. They're like, does this exist outside of America?
Oh, does it though? That seems like the kind of shitty thing only we would do.
Oh, yeah.
It's in a lot of places. It's also illegal in several countries.
I believe it's illegal in several states in the US, but...
I think there's at least one European country where it's illegal to even have a database of speed camera locations like loaded into your GPS. But
could it be that new thing where lots of people, especially in particularly repressive or litigious countries, they'll just drive with like a GoPro in their window just to document any interactions they have?
Like a dash cam. There's a dash cam law in Singapore.
Nope. Nothing to do with dash cams, folks. Nope. It's less of an add-on, let's say that. It's something more integral to the car and the status of the car.
Okay.
They did mention they would check it on any year model of car. So what on the dashboard would change with the years in Singapore?
Well, it wouldn't change with the years, right?
No, this is more that the year is irrelevant. Yep.
Yeah.
They don't care how old the car is.
It's independent of how new or old it is. Tom, do you know this question? I just assumed that you know everything, but okay. You're also trying to guess.
No, if I'd known the question, I would have dropped out at the start. I would have dropped down and let you all figure this one out. But for me, I'm thinking, like, is there a limit on how many miles a car can have? Wait a minute. No, Singapore has a limit on the number of cars that can exist on the island, I think.
It's very expensive to have a car in Singapore because the registration fees are astronomical.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a limit. Is it a hard limit? There's certainly...
But why would they be checking the dash? Wouldn't you have like a sticker somewhere?
Yeah.
Are we thinking dash could include the front window?
You're more on the right lines when you're thinking about money.
Is it for bribes? Are they checking for bribes?
Not to my knowledge. So a quick look at the dashboard will give them everything they need.
Okay, so it's going to be the odometer or speedometer or how many years the car has had. Do cars get taken out of Singapore to have the miles reduced and then brought back in as...
No, it's nothing to do with the mileage counter.
I'm thinking elaborate heists here.
Are there no petrol stations in Singapore? Are we checking that, or like very few?
To see how much gas you have, yeah.
Are we checking that they have enough petrol to survive?
You're on the right track with petrol.
Is it that people are going out of Singapore to buy petrol where it's cheaper and then trying to bring it back in the gas tank. Like we're just leaving to fill up, not pay tax.
You're absolutely correct. That is exactly it. Yep.
Wow. We needed you, Tom. We couldn't have done this ourselves.
Because effectively, fuel in Malaysia is subsidized and it's massively taxed in Singapore. So it's like 2/3 or, well, basically about 1/3 as much money in Malaysia. So people would just drive from Singapore to Malaysia, fill their car up, and then drive back out, which was considered tax evasion, of course.
So how much is your gas tank allowed to move in any given trip? Because surely it's going to move some.
Basically, when you leave Singapore into Malaysia, you have to have 3/4 of a tank of fuel.
Huh.
Interesting.
But when you come back...
Yeah.
No, it only makes sense. It only makes sense if you have to do a lot of driving in Malaysia.
Then it doesn't matter. Yeah, they only check it on the way out.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
That's actually a pretty damn good system.
Yeah.
Do you think that there's a petrol station at the border that's just charging some astronomical rate for everyone that has less than 3/4 of a tank?
Oh, yeah. You either drive all the way back home or you buy it from us at a horrendous markup. Yeah.